Has Tim Drake forsaken Batman for Deathstroke the Terminator? Well, let's hop into the pages of Batman The Adventures Continue issue number 5 and find out together, shall we? So then, picking up from where the last issue left off, Tim Drake Robin had completely ignored Batman's express orders to go home for the night and instead decided to hook on up with Deathstroke for some extracurricular crime fighting. The two quickly ended up getting in over their head when they came face to face with Deathstroke's actual contract, the reason that he's in Gotham City to begin with, but not the old lame Firefly that you may remember, a new and improved Firefly complete with state-of-the-art pyrotech weapons. When Batman does finally hear word about what's gone down with Robin, he's positively furious and makes a beeline to bail him out, Alfred saying, hey, it is that time in a young man's life when they mistake independence for rebellion. So I guess it's good, if nothing else, that you got a father like Batman to pull your butt quite literally out of the fire. What's cool about this issue too is that in the ensuing battle with Firefly, both Batman and Deathstroke do a lot of sizing each other up in their internal monologues. Deathstroke makes reference of his Hephaestus sword. Again, his sword is always made of some sort of special mineral or metal that gives it, you know, untold qualities, and here we're being told, oh yeah, it may very well have been made by that Hephaestus of Greek myth. Slade is further impressed with how Batman actually chooses to deal with Firefly. He turns the sprinkler system back on, knowing that it won't put out the fire, but it'll create enough steam to obscure the battlefield, which Batman can naturally see through himself thanks to some handy-dandy infrared lenses that allow him to put the hurt on Firefly, who, after getting backed into a corner, decides to make a tactical retreat. Something that the old Garfield lens would probably have been too dumb to actually do. The good guys win, but it's not exactly a happy victory. Batman's mad at Robin for disobeying orders, and Bruce is more suspicious of Slade now than ever after his refusing to go away and him continually trying to get to him through his young wards. Batman eventually asks the question, alright Deathstroke, who are you working for? Deathstroke is cagey on this subject. Oh, you know, the FBI, the NSA, MI6, the good guys, I swear. In fact, he further goes on to say Batman is lucky to have someone like Deathstroke in Gotham City right now who's not afraid to take no prisoners when Firefly has been rebuilt and funded by the terrorist cell known as Cobra to deliver untold destruction and death to Gotham. Batman, and by extension the reader, thinks this whole story is pretty damn fishy, but admittedly the Dark Knight's mind has been being pulled in a bunch of different directions right now. You see, Batman's still trying to decipher the identity of the young stalker who has been tracking him and the Bat family since issue 1, and it seems that this person, whoever they are, also has their eyes trained on Deathstroke. Why this mystery man even ends up overhearing Deathstroke talking to his employer, who turns out to be Lex frickin' Luthor, wanting revenge on Batman for what went down with Brainiac in the first arc. Furthermore, the Firefly that they've been fighting this whole time wasn't actually Firefly at all. It was Sonny, Deathstroke's new teen apprentice who just dressed up in the suit. All in an attempt to drive a further wedge between Robin and Batman, leaving Bruce open for the killing blow, or the Deathstroke, if you will, as the comic comes to a close. And so that was Batman The Adventures Continue issue number 5, everybody, and I gotta say, this storyline is really starting to heat up right now. This is a pretty interesting take on Deathstroke, one who tries to play nice and everything in public when really under the table he's doing all the same dark, nefarious shit you know and love him for. I also gotta take my hat off for the connective tissue between this arc and the previous Lex story. You thought that was all just gonna be throwaway, but no, it's actually quite important, don't you know? Throw in the ever-involving mystery of who the strange stalker is, and you've got a recipe for a pretty damn solid book. Overall, I would give this one an 8 out of 10. Really enjoyed this as a read. Hey there everyone, Kate Joel again, and I just want to thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. And hey, if you enjoyed the book I covered in this issue and want some comics of your own, might I recommend Book Depository? It's my #1 place for shopping for comic book trades. You get a great price, and if you use my link down in the description, you'll actually be helping me out at the same time. You get something, I get something, everybody wins, right? So until next time everyone, I've been Joel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.